Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I am your host, Felix Long Trousers.
That's it.
Alright, let's not waste no more time. Let's get right to this video.
I went on a first date, and when I opened the door, my man was at my front door, and I was like, "Whoa, like right." And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out, and I was like, "Wow, this is different, right?" So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it, and it just hasn't I just didn't have a lot of practice.
Hold on, son. Cuz pulls up to you with the flowers, right? Grade A simp stuff. Disney Channel stuff right off the rip, son. He pulls up with the flowers, trying to be all romantical with you. And you brush right past and like move, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to understand this to get to the whip. Okay. All right. Hey, listen. You want to be a good guy. See, I would have showed up with nothing. I would have showed up with dick maybe. I mean, that's something, right? You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of it, but it's enough that I feel like it's a fair. Okay, let's just keep going.
Didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, "Y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it." And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want. But it...
Bruh, listen. I could have told you that, son. People been saying this for the longest. That's why when joints be taking relationship advice from other joints, I be so confused on like, what the hell do y'all even talk about? Do y'all just relay back and forth stuff that you guys say that y'all want that y'all really don't want? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm a big advocate, a huge advocate for cheating. You have to cheat. You have to do diabolical stuff in your relationship. Why do you ask? It's because she's going to think you're corny if you don't. You have to understand this, right? Here's the reality of everything. Joints say they want a nice guy. The nice guy comes, he's too nice. You know, I want a guy. One thing I think one thing that women do say that they want, that they always, I feel like they stay consistent, is money. They do definitely want a guy with money. Even the ones who say they don't want a guy with money, they still want a guy with money. Let's keep it a band. Let's keep it a stack. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's one consistent thing. Everything else, nah. I want a guy to be more emotional, show his feminine side. The moment you cry, this nigga pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want a guy who's actually able to talk to me, express himself more. The moment he tell you some deep stuff, like, damn, this nigga pussy. You know what I'm saying? Let's give it back. It's back to being a pussy. You feel me? Or if you try to communicate, try to talk, this guy's being sassy. Look at him expressing his feelings to me, son. Trying to talk to me. It's just a whole bunch of stuff that they don't want. So that's why I say you have to cheat. You know what I'm saying? You have to find the right balance of stuff, right? You got to read your girl, figure out what you can go and get away with, right? Because let's be honest, joints, women, I feel like, at least in the West, they need some type of, just something to make them complain, right? I feel like it's almost like a fuel for them, son. If they don't have something to complain about, it's just like, how can they go on with their day? How can I go to a salon as a woman, right? A nail salon. I mean, they mainly be going to the Asian drugs. But let's say they go to a hair salon or one of their friends' house. What does a woman's conversation usually entail, right? If they single, oh, niggas ain't shit. Dudes ain't shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Oh, these guys out here are so terrible, blah, blah, blah. Like, oh, let me tell you what Robert did. Oh, let me tell you what Jacob did or something. You know what I'm saying? They have to have those conversations. I feel like if they go to the to the salon, and they don't have nothing bad, it's like, what can you really talk about? What can you really talk about? Think about it. What can they really talk about? No one likes that girl that's in a great relationship, right? Like, they might like that girl to a certain extent, like, oh my God, I wish I had a man that did this. But that starts turning into envy, right? It starts turning into hatred. They start looking like, oh, I bet you they're not even really that happy for her. I feel like they're just doing this stuff just to make themselves look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what some girls who start thinking, like, this is some BS. Like, he probably cheating on her. You know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, she thinks she all nice because she got this man. I bet you he's probably doing this. Oh, you know, back in the day, he tried to talk to me. I'm telling you, son, it's like, that's why I say you have to do something bad. Don't go out and have, unless you understand your girl, don't go out and cheat and then have a baby with another girl. That might be the line that a lot of joints might cut off, but do stuff, man. Like, do stuff. You know, stare at a girl's butt cheek. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to look at both cheeks, at least one cheek. If you're able to, or take a slight little gander. Make it obvious. Maybe break your neck a look. You know what I'm saying? Do something to get her riled up. Because she needs that. She needs that fuel. She needs to have something to keep her upset. If she doesn't get upset, how can she go on in life, right? That's why I feel like a lot of women hate the fact when you're happy, right? Like, why is this nigga so happy? Like, yo, this nigga happy about someone. He nigga happy. You know what I'm saying? It gets them mad. Because they don't want you to be happy, right? They want you to be confused, flabbergasted, shocked, don't know what the hell is going on. They want you just always on the toes, like, oh, I don't know. Is she going to be mad? Is she going to have one of those moods? Am I going to do something that she doesn't like? Am I going to forget to do something that she hasn't told me to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's those things, right? So this is one of those things that I'm just like, yo, I don't take advice from women because they don't know what the hell they want. You get a dude that does all the things that you say that you want, still find something wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like the list. It's annoying. It's annoying. It's hilarious. I'm married. I mean, I love my wife. She does some of the stuff. You feel me? But I think I found somebody with a good enough balance. But a lot of joints, no, right? They don't. It's just they rather sit there. Oh, I want to communicate. Then when you do something, they don't want to talk to you. But yet they love communication, quote unquote communication. I don't get it, man. But that's all I gotta say, this man. Say about this, man. I appreciate you watching. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.